Have you seen anyone who wants to use his hard-earned money to buy troubles for himself? Of course, you will say no, but we keep seeing people go down that road. You see, everyone desires to at least own a piece of land, but purchasing a family land is one of the most complicated transactions on land that you can find, and this has high tendencies to land you in court or legal battles for many years. Please hear me well. I am not telling you to completely avoid or run away from purchasing a family land. All I am trying to do is to enlighten you about the concept of family land and the best lawful ways to acquire such a land that will protect you from possible legal battles due to internal family disputes. So, what is a family land? To make it simple to understand, this is the concept that gives ownership of land to a family as an entity and not to any individual member of the family. In actual fact, no one can singularly sell any portion of the land without due process, except that portion was given to him by the family. So what is due process? Please note that since the family is seen as an entity in this context, only the accredited representatives of the family act on its behalf. The accredited representatives of the family usually comprise of the head of the family and principal members of the family. This is the main point I am trying to make here. Permit me to say this. You will be making a fatal mistake if you buy the family land from the principal members of the family without the consent or involvement of the family head. Such a sale is void and cannot stand. I repeat, cannot stand under the law. As a matter of fact, it is dead on arrival. Now, I need to tell you this about the family head. The law says that where the head of the family sells a family land without the consent of the principal members of the family, such a sale is voidable but not void. Now, this means that the court can set aside the sale by the head of the family at the instance of any of the principal members of the family, meaning if he or she contested it in court. It is important to also mention that there are instances where the sale by the head of the family alone will be void from the beginning and not voidable as I mentioned earlier. 1. If the head of the family sold the family land as his personal property, which means he did not sell as a representative of the family. 2. If he made a gift of the family land to a third party without the consent of the principal members of the family, such gift will be void. 3. If the head of the family partitioned the family land or any portion of it without the consent of the principal members of the family. Now, finally, I need to let you know this, that in acquiring a family land, you must ensure that, number 1, you should identify the head of the family and principal members of the family. Number 2, if possible, visit the family house or family office and ask questions about the family and the land in particular that you are interested in. Number 3, ask for sample deeds of transfer or conveyance and receipts used previously by the family. Number 4, confirm the mode of payment acceptable by the family, preferably checks or bank transfers. Number 5, if the family land is registered or gazetted, you must get a lawyer to conduct a search. Number 6, and this is very, very crucial, you must get your own lawyer to advise you from the beginning of the transaction to the end. Do not, I repeat, do not go without a lawyer. Number 7, after all due diligence is done and payment made into the family account as advised by the family in writing, first obtain payment receipt signed by the head of the family and principal members of the family authorized to sign the receipt. Number 8, ensure that your lawyer prepares the deed of assignment whereon the head of the family, the principal members of the family, and yourself must sign. Please note that the witnesses must attest to the signatures of the parties. Finally, please note that a land is a legacy asset that people naturally would desire to leave for their generations to come. So you cannot afford to leave troubles as a legacy for your children. This is why you need to be vigilant and keep things clean. I mean, very clean. And remember that an unplanned estate is a potential chaos being nurtured by you today. I am the estate planning attorney.